Greetings and welcome to CEC Gurukul Lectures. I am Mehak Chawla, art educator, Bharatanatyam dancer and disciple of Guru Srimati Geeta Chandranji. Today we are going to continue with the study of branches of art. We are going to study about applied arts. So, to begin with, applied art in the Indian context refers to the harmonious blend of creativity, functionality, and cultural expression in everyday life. It is the art of designing and beautifying objects that are primarily made for use, such as furniture, clothing, utensils, jewellery, packaging, and buildings, so that they serve a purpose while also appealing to our aesthetic senses. Unlike fine arts, which are created mainly for expression or contemplation, applied arts in India have always emphasized the balance between utility and beauty, integrating artistic skills with craftsmanship and practical designs. From ancient times, Indian artisans have combined functionality with ornamentation. The decorated pottery of the Indus Valley civilization, the intricate metal and stone carvings of the Mauryan and Gupta periods, and the textile designs, jewellery, and miniature paintings of the Mughal and regional courts all demonstrate how Indian culture has celebrated art in daily life. Every object, whether a temple lamp, a hand-woven sari, or a carved wooden door, was created not just for use but to reflect beauty, spirituality, and cultural identity. This tradition continues even today, where design thinking is applied to modern products, interiors, advertisements, and digital media. In the modern era, applied arts in India has expanded to include fields such as graphic design, product design, advertising, fashion, interior design, and multimedia. Indian designers now use traditional motif, local materials, and indigenous techniques in combination with new technologies like computer graphic, digital illustration, and sustainable production methods. Institutions such as the National Institute of Design and Sir J.J. School of Applied Art have played an important role in shaping this discipline, promoting innovation while preserving India's rich craft heritage. Thus, in India, applied art is more than a visual or technical pursuit. It is a cultural and social activity that connects the past with the present. It reflects the Indian ethos of Sundaram and Upayogita. Upayogita is usefulness, proving that design is not just about decoration but about creating harmony between form, function, and tradition. Whether in a hand painted earthen pot or a sleek digital interface, applied art in India continues to enrich everyday life by merging creativity with purpose. If we look into the historical background of applied art in India, it is deeply rooted in its ancient civilization, where art and utility were never seen as separate. From prehistoric cave paintings to modern industrial design, Indian culture has always valued the blend of beauty, craftsmanship, and practicality. The Indian approach to applied art is unique. It treats everyday objects not merely as tools of use but as carriers of cultural expression, symbolism, and spiritual meaning. If we look into the ancient India, the Indus Valley civilization, and early craft tradition, the earliest example of applied art in India can be traced back to the Indus Valley civilization. Archaeological discoveries from Harappa and Mohenjo-daro reveal that people were not only skilled in making functional items but also conscious of their aesthetic appeal. The beautifully shaped painted pottery, terracotta figurines, beaded jewellery, and carved seals with intricate animal motif all show an early understanding of design and not decoration. These artifacts were made for daily use, storage, adornment, trade, but were also artistically enhanced, making them some of the first examples of applied art in human history. The uniformity and precision of these designs also indicate a high level of technical knowledge and craftsmanship. If we look into the classical period, the integration of art, regional, religion, and craft. As Indian civilization evolved, art became an integral part of religious and social life. The Mauryan and Gupta periods mark golden age of craftsmanship. The Mauryan polish seen on stone sculptures and the creation of exquisitely carved pillars and utensils show a deep attention to both form and finish. During the Gupta era, applied arts flourished in the making of textile, ornaments, furniture, and architectural details, combining aesthetics with function. Temples built during this period, such as those in Ajanta, Ellora, and Sanchi, not only represent fine architecture but also showcase applied arts in the form of decorative carvings, frescoes, and metal objects used for worship. The artistry extended to daily objects like lamps, jewellery, clothing, and even weapons were designed was guided by both utility and beauty. In medieval India, regional craftsmanship and court patronage. So during the medieval period, Indian applied art was enriched by regional styles and the patronage of royal courts. The Mughal Empire, in particular, introduced new aesthetics influenced by Persians and Central Asian traditions. Mughal applied art included miniature paintings, inlaid architecture, metal engraving, textile weaving, and jewelry making. Luxurious objects like carpets, carved furniture, and decorative weapons were produced not just for function but as a symbol of refinement and power. Simultaneously, regional kingdoms such as those in Rajasthan, Bengal, Gujarat, and South India developed rich local crafts, block printing, poetry, brassware, wood inlay, and embroidery. These crafts were often organized through guild-like systems of artisans where skills were passed down from generations, ensuring both quality and continuity of design traditions. If we look into the colonial period, the industrial influence and the art education, in the British colonial period, it brought significant changes to Indian applied arts. The introduction of machine production and new materials challenged traditional handmade crafts. While mass production increased availability, it often led to a decline in craftsmanship and originality. However, this period also saw the establishment of art and design schools, such as Sir J.J. School of Art in Mumbai, which aimed to modernize and systematize design education. The arts and crafts movement in England also inspired Indian artists and reformers like Rabindranath Tagore and Ananda Kumaraswamy, who emphasized the revival of indigenous art traditions and their integration into modern life. They believed that the art should be rooted in India's cultural heritage, yet responsive to modern needs, a belief that continues to influence Indian design philosophy today. Further, if we look into the modern and contemporary India, the fusion of tradition and technology. So, after independence, India entered a new era of applied arts that combined traditional craftsmanship with modern design and industrial innovation. The founding of institutions like National Institute of Design in 1961 marked a turning point in design education and practice. Indian designers began to explore how art could serve social, industrial, and technological development. Today, applied arts in India cover a wide range of fields: graphic design, product design, fashion, animation, interior design, digital media, and visual communication. Indian design increasingly focuses on sustainability, eco-friendly materials, and cultural storytelling. Traditional crafts such as handloom weaving, pottery, and metalwork are being revived and adapted for contemporary lifestyles, blending modern aesthetics with time-honored techniques. If we study about the characteristics of applied arts, in India it possesses distinctive characteristics that reflect the country's unique blend of creativity, craftsmanship, and functionality. Rooted in traditional practices and evolving with modern technology, applied art in India bridge the gap between aesthetic expression and everyday utility. These characteristics highlight how Indian designers and artisans balance beauty, practicality, and cultural value in their creation. The very first characteristics which we are going to study is functionality. It is the foundation of applied arts. It lies in its usefulness. Every design or object created serves a specific purpose, whether it is a piece of furniture, textile, utensil, or digital interface. In the Indian context, functionality has always been an essential aspect of craftsmanship. For example, earthen pots, brass lamps, and hand-woven baskets have long been designed not just for decoration but for practical use in homes and rituals. Even in modern design, such as ergonomic office furniture or user-friendly mobile apps. Indian designers ensure that each creation fulfills its intended functional efficiently while remaining visually appealing. Thus, functionality and creativity work together as the foundation of applied arts. The next characteristics of applied art is aesthetic appeal. Indian applied art is deeply connected to aesthetic beauty, rooted in cultural tradition and artistic sensibility. The Indian concept of aesthetics emphasizes balance, harmony, proportion, and rhythm, which can be seen in everything from temple carvings to contemporary textile prints, whether it is a hand painted Madhubani design on fabric or the sleek packaging of a modern product. Aesthetic appeal transforms ordinary items into object of visual delight. This attention of beauty enhances the emotional connection between people and their surroundings. In applied arts, therefore, beauty is not a luxury, it is an integral element that adds meaning and joy to daily life. The next characteristics is mass production. While Indian art has a long heritage of handmade craftsmanship, the influence of industrialization has brought mass production into the realm of applied arts. With advance in technology, design, once crafted by hand, can now be reproduced on a large scale, making art accessible to a wider audience. For example, block printed textile from Rajasthan or terracotta pottery from Bengal are now produced using modern techniques while maintaining their artistic character. Mass production allows Indian applied artists to merge traditional design motif with industrial efficiency, creating affordable, attractive product that meet contemporary market demands. The next characteristics which comes in applied art is material variety. India's applied arts are known for their diversity of materials, from traditional mediums like wood, clay, glass, brass, and textiles to modern materials such as plastic, composites, and digital media. The choice of material depends on the product's function, durability, and cost. For instance, metal artisans of Moradabad use brass and copper for decorative objects, while ceramic artists in Khurja craft beautiful glazed pottery. Today, many Indian designers are experimenting with eco-friendly and recycled materials, reflecting a global shift towards sustainability. This adaptability in materials give Indian applied art endless scope for innovation while preserving cultural authenticity. Moving on to the next characteristics, which is utility and comfort. Applied arts are meant to make life easier, safer, and more comfortable. Indian designers pay close attention to ergonomics and user experience, ensuring that designs serve people's physical and emotional needs. For example, the design of Indian kitchen utensils, bamboo furniture, or handcrafted textiles all focus on ease of use and comfort in everyday living. In contemporary practice, designers also apply ergonomic principle in product design, architecture, and digital interface to ensure user satisfaction. The human-centered approach where comfort and creativity coexist is what makes applied art so relevant to daily life in India. The next characteristics is its commercial value. Applied art also plays a crucial role in India's economic and commercial sector. With the rise of industries such as fashion, advertising, home decor, and digital design, applied art has become central to branding and marketing. A product's success often depends on how well it is designed and presented. For example, the branding and packaging of Indian products like Amul, Fab India, or Titan rely heavily on visual design to connect with consumers. The creative strategies of applied artists influence purchasing decisions, enhance brand identity, and contribute significantly to India's creative economy. Thus, applied art is not only a form of artistic expression but also a driving force in business and trade. Now, let's study about the process of creating applied art. The creation of an applied art product is a structured and multi-step process that blends creativity, technical skill, and an understanding of social and cultural context. In India, this process draws from a rich heritage of craftsmanship and design ranging from handloom textiles and pottery to modern industrial design and digital media. Unlike fine arts, which focuses on personal or aesthetic expression, applied art in India aims to produce functional, marketable, and visually appealing objects that often reflect the country's tradition, craftsmanship, and evolving lifestyles. The very first process is research and concept development. This is the most crucial stage, which involves understanding the purpose, function, and user of the product. In India, this process often begins with studying cultural aesthetics, traditional motifs, and consumer needs. Designers may research local crafts such as Madhubani painting or Bidri metalwork to integrate indigenous visual language into modern forms. They also study market trends, production capacities, and sustainability concerns. For example, an Indian architecture or the furniture designer may explore eco-friendly bamboo and cane craft traditions of Assam to meet both modern and sustainable design goals. Thus, concept development in the Indian context bridges traditional wisdom with contemporary innovation. The next process which comes is designing. Once the concept is defined, the artist transforms it into sketches, drawings, and digital models or prototypes. Indian applied artists often draw inspiration from nature, mythology, and regional art styles, blending them with modern aesthetics and usability. For instance, textile designers may reinterpret block printing motif of Rajasthan using modern color palettes or digital techniques. With technological advancement tools like CAD, which is computer aided design, and 3D modeling have become common, allowing precision and innovation with while maintaining artistic identity. The design stage ensures that beauty, functionality, and cultural relevance coexist harmoniously. The next process which comes is material selection. Material selection plays a vital role in determining the character and quality of the product. In India, applied artists have access to a vast range of materials from traditional ones like terracotta, brass, and silk to modern options such as acrylics, composite, and recycled materials. Designers often choose materials that reflect regional identity and sustainability goals. With this, I conclude my lecture. Thank you.